from the Eileen Dover Studios.
So I'm in Chicago in the Felix Hotel, the Hotel Felix, 111 West Huron. And you can see it's 3:33 Chicago time. And I went to the bank this morning. It's fantastic. I wish I could describe it interestingly enough for you to want to listen to what I would have to say. Well, let's just say this person, this bank manager, this human being saw my desire to, keep one little shred of what I had built there in LA and to keep the legacy and the continuity of my Wells Fargo account, even though, it didn't look like it could be done. And he got on the phone with a bank manager who got on the phone to a bank manager somewhere in like Wells Fargo heaven, or Mr. Fargo himself, Mr. Wells, whoever. And they used these codes, and he said, I haven't used these keys in a long time, and opened up a drawer that was hidden into another compartment and got a code book out. And he got the stamp. He said, well, we're going to do this digitally, so I only need this for paperwork, but I need the numbers off of it. And so he was looking at the stamp numbers, and they got these forms faxed over to us, and he did it 5 times. There was 5 times these complete set of forms where we would decide, oh, that might be a mistake, or you need to update this too. And, well, who, and what percentage owner are you now? And all this stuff. So we did that, and then we got to where we went through the papers twice and agreed that everything was good, and I signed them. And he gave me the originals. He said, no, I've scanned them. I'm keeping a paper copy for me in case something goes. And I've got a paper copy on file, and it's digitally on file. He says, you're good. You can have the originals. So I got the originals right here. Oh, yeah. All right. Show you. Oh, across the street, I had lunch at this because I couldn't check in till 3. I had this masala pizza. It's an Indian food restaurant, but they're making pizza in there too, and tacos. Today was Taco Tuesday. I had a lamb tikka taco, 2 of them, for $5. It was a good deal. They were great. Anyway, they had these. I love different flavored potato chips. And please help me get my teeth fixed, Screen Actors Guild. Lay's, you're the reason, me injured on a Star Trek movie, First Contact, by Matt Leonetti Lighting Array. And anybody from Paramount ever do the calculations that my doctors did on how much UV energy I was forced to absorb in 1 hour? Yeah. When it's lifetime accumulated damage with UV? Oh, thanks. I had these chips. I get triggered sometimes. I have to let it out, I love you, Paramount. It's not you. It's them. So leftovers, Summer Redstone not letting me sign a morality clause on my character. Because I wear dresses. Dang. Anyway, Lay's has this India's Magic masala flavored potato chips. So I got 2 bags of this so I can let Anthony try them and Ruby. Then there's these masala crunch chips, which I was going to go to this art gallery that is highly recommended by Kevin Novak, the senior bank manager. Here's the cover sheet that they sent to Wells Fargo. Certification guarding beneficial owners of legal entity customers. And we changed everything in here. It's now my proper addresses. There was 4 different addresses on there. The building that Anthony and I, that I was buying, that Anthony owned 1/8 of, and the reason I was buying it, over on Schaefer Highway. They had that address as one of the registered business registered to it. And it's lucky I could remember enough of it to, he said, yeah, that's the one. And then they let me change it. And then the church's address, Ferndale First United Methodist Church, when they let me use that, and still are letting me use it, for give me a mailbox there at the church, so when I was homeless. Otherwise, and there's still things that I need to change over from that. But I've done most of everything that. But the bank, they had one of the, for some reason, they had the church's address there too, as part of this. And 1400 West Nimo, where Sudhir Bro and Father Charles and Miss Dudek had me and Ruby kicked out and me put on the street. They put PPOs on us. Now, I know people say they have to look at the big picture and they can't help me personally, but my civil liberties are being violated. You could find somebody to look into it, couldn't you? Seems like you could. But I'm having a good time right now, and instead of going to the art gallery, I'll do that tomorrow. After I check out of here tomorrow, I have to kill time until the train to the afternoon. I'm going to miss choir rehearsal. I already told Bradley about it. And I hate that. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, so I'll save the art gallery for tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, I have to check out of here at probably 11, and yeah. I'll go to the art gallery, it's just nearby, he said, and then go to Union Station. And life will be happy all the time, and I'll be happy to see those men in their bright white coats, and they're coming to take me away. No, haha, yes, sir. I think I beat it again with Wells Fargo. I'll be very disappointed if they say, no, we're closing the account. But I won't be angry. You know, it's what it is. God's will be done, I always say. And it'll save me $10 a month that I've been paying for 45 years. But a lot of things will go away that I can't reconnect to it. And lifetime agreements with like Earthlink, that as long as I pay the bill, I get this rate for life. Yeah, for life. And things like that. It's the last breath of the ACAPELLA Playhouse, if that does close. You know, it's like, it's gone. But if it stays, then the ACAPELLA Playhouse and Dragopolis and everything is a still continuing event that I created in 1996. Well, before that, but that's when I went into motion. I know nobody will watch these things, but it's my diary, you know, my documenting my life easily. I don't type well, especially since my hands got messed up. Ruby is so cute on the train platform this morning. She's waving by. I had sung Toot Toot Tootsie to her and one other passenger that was outside. Most people stayed inside the little hallway of the, they have a ramp that goes over the transit center. A hallway that goes over the track. You take an elevator up to this hallway, and then you walk across the tracks, and you take the elevator or the stairs down to another hallway that leads out to the platform. And so it was cold this morning, like 50 degrees. And people were staying in the hallway with their kids and everything. And I told Ruby, I said, I want to go out on the platform because I don't want to be in a crowded area like this. And so we went out. There was one other passenger outside. And I was thinking, what's a song about a train? Toot Toot Tootsie came into my head. So I sang it. And the guy really liked it. And he's a good-looking man, very jovial, but he was a big guy. And Ruby said, "How do you remember all the words of these old songs?" I went, I don't know. And so then I get on the train, and Ruby's going, and then she's going along with the train, and she's going like that, and she runs ahead, and like that, just like Tootsie, Tootsie, Yesterday I heard a lover sigh, goodbye, oh me, oh my. 7 times he went to board his train, and 7 times he hurried back to kiss his love again and tell her toot toot tootsie goodbye. Toot toot tootsie, don't cry. That choo-choo train that takes me away from you, no words can say how sad it makes me. Kiss me, tootie, and then do it over again. Watch for the mail, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, then you'll know I'm in jail. Goodbye, Tootsie, goodbye. Don't cry, Tootie, goodbye. Made famous by Al Jolson, the world's greatest entertainer. That's how he was billed.
I'm Debbie David, I'm Ensign Russell on Star Trek.